Welcome back to the Good Folks Podcast. It's time for the eclipse. Oh my gosh. I'm really excited about the eclipse, actually. Like, it's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. And it's kind of weird that, like...
We're right in the path of totality.
Yeah, like...
It's going to be so awesome.
Apparently, it happens every 42 years, though.
Yeah.
So is it really a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity?
I mean, there was one in 2017.
Yeah, well... Above us, like in the line of totality?
No, down in Kentucky.
Well, yeah, okay.
It was in Kentucky.
Yeah. But it's pretty excited.
Yeah.
Like,
the next one's not supposed to be till 2045.
So,
and that'll go from California to Miami.
Whoa.
Or Miami to California.
That way?
Yeah.
Like diagonally?
Yeah.
Yeah, people are going crazy in Greenwood, Indiana.
Dude, I was on my way over here and I saw a bunch of like out-of-state license plates. Like the person in front of me was from Idaho.
Was traffic bad?
No.
I heard it's supposed to get like crazy.
I think it will.
But
and I think like over at the church there's people with tents and stuff like that. Last night there were, and like there's people in like the Walmart Target parking lots that are pretty full.
I heard Craig Park is charging $20 for parking.
That is so stupid.
Yeah.
Honestly, that's so dumb. Like trying to make a quick buck out of it. Just let people enjoy the eclipse, my guy.
So I'm in I don't know what you call it, like a group, but it's a app called Team Play or something like that. And it's basically people just log into this app who want to play pickleball around you. And so I'm in this group called Greenwood Pickleball.
That's like...
Yeah, I get it. But there's like 500 people in the group. But yeah, I don't know how many people like...
It's a good way to make friends.
I never text in there. And it's all old people just like talking about their days.
That's hilarious. Oh,
but,
that's annoying though.
Yeah. Yesterday or 2 days ago, like some lady named like Phyllis is texting in there. She's like, is anyone playing Monday morning? And people are all like, Phyllis, it's the eclipse. Like, there's $20 parking at Craig Park. And she's like,
come on, Phyllis.
I probably won't play then.
Yeah,
Phyllis. I was like, Phyllis, you're not playing at Craig Park.
Phyllis sounds stupid.
Well,
I don't want to be friends with Phyllis.
I don't know what happens to old people, but like, as soon as you turn some age, you lose all sense of like reality and social cues. Like, where do those go?
That is true. Yeah, they disappear.
They've been alive for 60 plus years. Like,
yeah, it's true.
Nothing has changed that much to where you're able to like belliger little kids.
Yeah, I mean, basically, Phyllis is just an idiot.
No,
Phyllis is so stupid and dumb.
Gentle.
We hate Phyllis now.
No,
I hate her.
But I really didn't get why she was like, hey, let's all play pickleball on like the biggest day of Greenwood, Indiana's like year.
Some people forget things, man.
That's what I'm saying.
I forgot that we were filming this morning.
Really?
And then I remembered.
Yeah, because you texted me, are we filming at 11? And I said, no, 10:30.
Yeah, no, I totally forgot, and then I totally remembered, so I texted you. No, man, this eclipse is going to be so awesome, though. We got a little party going on. We're going to watch it. Yeah. Everyone's got, like, school off. Everyone's got work off.
I know, I got school off.
Sick. Robin has to work from home, which is just so annoying.
All day, or will she be at
She gets, like, an hour. She'll be at the Brinks, because she's going to bring her laptop, but she gets, like, an hour when everyone's going to be offline, because they're just going to be watching the eclipse, I guess, at work. So she gets like an hour, which I think is like, okay, it's nice that they're giving them an hour, but just give them the day because it's like not that deep. Like 10 days from now, this day won't matter to them as a company.
That's deep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like give them the day off. Like
might as well.
I hate that. The only thing that people should be working are like
Subway. I need my sandwiches.
No,
on the day of the eclipse.
Important
trash workers.
No,
they gotta put the trash.
That's wrong. No, like people
essential workers. We're going back to
really
COVID protocols.
I'm talking like hospital workers, like EMTs.
Yeah.
I'm talking, police officers, firefighters.
Hannah really does not want to work today.
Oh, I wouldn't either. Like there's people at work who I'm like, why didn't she take? They're all like, I forgot. And I was like, honestly, I scheduled myself on today, and then I told my manager if she's listening. Well, not my manager, but my scheduler. I was like, hey, I have something really important to say. She's probably like, it's just the eclipse, but I was like, it's like a really big family matter. I need today off. And I got it off somehow.
Yeah.
So that's clutch. But that was like 2 months ago that I got it off. So
Hannah tried that. Didn't work.
See,
because she works nights, and then they scheduled her for Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday of this week. Days.
The reason why probably is because everyone's so short-staffed today because no one wanted to work because everyone wants to watch this eclipse.
Yeah, and like 2 weeks ago, she was like, yeah, I want to work days. Like,
Yeah.
that's all she's been like talking about, trying to change jobs, potentially trying not to work nights. And then like the one
Yeah.
day she wants to work
That
days
sucks.
is like she has the biggest FOMO. Like,
That really
oh
sucks.
gosh.
Donkey balls. Hand me those glasses.
Yeah, I don't know how much these glasses are. Um,
Put them on. Let's
me
go.
put them on.
Yeah, put them on.
All right, I'll let you wear them
All right.
next.
Look at the camera. Yeah.
Yeah, you can barely see these lights. It's kind of cool. You can see like the little two prong.
Like, here's the
Part of
thing.
them?
Like, yeah. What's cool is
All right.
like the
Put 'em on.
eclipse is gonna be awesome, but like no one's gonna be watching it in style.
Yeah, everyone's gonna be looking like the medical kings they are.
Yeah. I mean,
Yeah.
I see you though.
No, you don't.
No, you're right.
No.
I would
You
definitely
literally can't see anything. I looked at the sun with those on like
'Cause
a
you're
week or
dark.
two ago
You're
because my
dark.
mom gave me those.
You're like dark.
Yeah.
You're-
Okay.
You are Latino.
Yeah. And all you can see is literally like just a circle.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
I don't know what it's gonna look like. But it's gonna be weird when the sky's like pitch black.
I heard it's like one of the most awesome things ever though.
Can't wait.
And I want to experience it. Like I'm excited.
know. Hannah, she has FOMO in general. She like might break down today when I'm like, "Oh, are you watching the eclipse?" And she's like, "Yeah, I'm on my lunch break."
Is she gonna take a lunch break during the eclipse?
She's gonna try to take it at like 3.
The thing is like if people are like coding and dying in the hospital, it's not gonna matter because all the workers are gonna be outside watching the eclipse for 4 minutes.
Someone's having a heart attack. They cart them to the window so everyone can like work on
Yeah.
it while they're looking at the eclipse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nah, yeah.
All right. How's your week?
It's good. It's fun. It's a fun week. I mean, I worked last Saturday, and then I worked Saturday through Wednesday. Is that right? Saturday. Is that right? Saturday through Wednesday. I worked 5 days on. I worked Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
Yeah.
But I got 5 days off. I got Thursday through today off. You know, so that's awesome. And this weekend was a good time. So I didn't do like hardly anything. Well, the days that I worked or whatever. But the days I've had off, man, they've been a good time. And my little brother's home from college. Jake's home.
Mm-hmm.
So that's always a good time. We're always hanging out. But
Yeah, he's got to host your bachelor party. That was fun. This past Saturday.
it's a great time.
You want to talk about it?
Yeah, let's talk about it.
I explained everything to Hannah last night because
Yeah.
we didn't really talk about our Saturdays. The girls had their bachelorette party this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Did they leave? They got there like Friday.
Friday. Yeah, Friday.
Got back
Afternoon.
like kind of late last night, not like too late, 8
Yeah.
o'clock, whatever.
Yeah.
They went to Gatlinburg.
Mm-hmm.
Is that close to Pigeon Forge?
Yeah.
Okay, because I think I went there as like a family trip
Yeah. It's
like
close to
10
Pigeon
years
Forge.
ago. That was pretty fun.
You went 10 days ago?
10 years ago.
Oh.
I didn't go 10
Like, I don't
10 days
remember.
ago. I was scouting out the place. No, but why are you laughing?
It's just hard to drink water and smile and look at you at the same time, man. You make me laugh, man.
All right.
Go ahead.
All right. But yeah, it sounded like they had a good time, but I think we had a better time. Honestly,
Pretty sure we did.
paintballing was one of the best experiences of my life.
Really?
Oh my
You
gosh.
can go that far?
I had so much fun.
Bro, I'm so bruised. Like,
Yeah, you have
I
like a
got
line
welts. I have,
of
like,
welts.
I do have welts all over.
Yeah.
Like, I could show you guys right now if you want me to. Nah, basically, we were just getting... Well, so we played 3 games,
Mm-hmm.
you know?
Which lasted 10 minutes each. And
Which was
somehow,
kind of like...
somehow we were there 2 hours.
Yeah. Which was kind of like annoying because I was like, it was expensive. I mean, between like, we had like,
Yeah.
we had 12 guys. Between all 12 of us, we spent $800. So, which is insane.
Yeah. But like divided, it was $60 each.
Yeah.
It's not that bad.
Yeah. But,
But yeah, that's so much.
I mean, they make a lot of money doing it. But yeah, we spent that much money and then like we get 3 10-minute games. I mean, we even purchased like 4,000 extra paintballs
A lot.
of extra paintballs.
A lot of paintballs.
So we got a lot of paintballs, but you had to split it between 12 guys. And the problem is like everyone was just mag dumping. Like Sam, my older brother Sam, just an absolute, and Jake even, just an absolute mag dump every game. Like they were completely empty after every game. I was empty after one game, but the first and third game, I still had like half my paintballs left.
Yeah.
No, but we played 3 games. The first one was just like a team deathmatch. We couldn't cross the, like a 50-yard line type thing. We couldn't cross the line.
Yeah.
We dominated in that. Here's teams were me, you, Tank, Zach, his brother Logan, and Spin Dog.
Yeah.
And then
a bunch of young dudes.
Yeah, the
in
young
their
guys.
early 20s.
And then
Other team was
my dad,
yeah.
who's 50,
Yes.
55, 53, 55. And then,
Corey.
yeah, Corey.
Corey's your dad.
Corey's my
Yeah,
dad. And
next is
then
Corey.
Brent Bear, who's
Mhm.
also the same age. He's one of like a family friend. He's my dad's age. Good buddy. Steve Grubbs, who's also the same age.
Yeah.
He's 50 something. It's like,
Your dad's friend.
yeah, another friend, family friend. And then Sam, Jake, and Isaac. So the 3 young guys, but yeah.
3 experienced players.
Not really.
No, I meant in terms of like age,
Yeah.
not in terms of skill, maybe.
Yeah, so
But we
dominated, literally.
Yeah.
Just dominated.
first game was team deathmatch. We went down to these woods where there's a bunch of like crates and all this stuff and a bunch of old boats just strewn
Yeah.
about, and it was really muddy. Like she said, it was muddy down there.
Yeah.
There's no grass to like pick up any mud. Like it's all mud.
Yeah, it was so muddy.
And I couldn't run because if I ran like more than 5 miles an hour, I was probably getting a concussion from hitting my head on the
Yeah,
ground.
that's true.
So, what do you remember from that game?
I know that we dominated. It was hilarious because like we like got to our checkpoints and she was like, you could just like hear her in the background. She's like 3, 2, 1, go.
Yeah.
And everyone just started like me, Zach, and Logan just like took off like horizontally, and then you and Tank just like sprinted towards like the line. I'm like, what are they doing?
Yeah, in the middle, kind of on our side, is this like building
Yeah.
that has stairs going up, and I
Yeah.
was like walking back to our spawn point or wherever that was in the back of the map. I was like, I'm getting to that building,
Yeah. And you got there
and I sprinted full
quickly.
speed.
And then Tank went up there pretty quick, and it was funny because you were there and you were already just going at it. And then Tank was probably, I don't know, 30 yards behind you. And then we were way back there, but I started like slowly inching my way up, like just kind of like around the perimeter, just sneaking my way up. And I was pretty close to Tank, and I just saw Tank. He got absolutely blasted in the forehead. It was so funny.
I thought he got hit because Tank came up to the building where I was, and so both of us climb up the stairs to like go up top, and I hit Steve right in his pec. Like I kind of felt bad of how hard I hit him with the paintball because I
Yeah.
saw it splatter, and he just put his little hand up,
like
and he
a-
turned around and he was like sauntering back. He's wearing like maroon, so I can see the yellow like just nailing. So I'm like trying to hit like Sam and Corey are behind like the same little boat, so I'm like trying to pelt him.
Yeah.
And Taint doesn't have like the little visor cap on the
Yeah.
top of his mask,
It was just broken.
so it's just regular mask, no top to protect his head. So me and Taint are like peeking up, trying to shoot, and like the third peek, I think Sam nailed him in the forehead.
Yeah, he just got walloped
And I just hear him go, "Oh!"
right in the forehead.
so
bad.
Yeah. So he put his hand up. He's got to walk down these
Yeah.
little stairs in his muddy boots and then go all the way back to the spawn point.
So
But
funny.
yeah, I got hit in the shoulder, go back, and then
I didn't get hit that game, which was clutch.
Yeah.
But like I saw my dad, like he was shooting at one of you guys, and his booty cheeks were kind of just. He was behind a tree, but his booty cheeks were peeking.
Yeah.
So I was like trying to hit his booty cheeks. And after about like 9 shots, I finally just absolutely smoke him right in the butt, and it was hilarious because I just saw it like splatter on his butt, and he was. Like you can hear my dad. Like,
Yeah.
Every time he gets hit, he's like, "Oh!" And, like, he kind of does like an air hump. You know what I'm saying? Like he leans forward. It was so funny.
Yeah.
Now the first game was like kind of mid.
it was a good warm up.
It was a good warm up
To see how,
kind of
like-
a waste of paintballs though, because it was just like everyone just mag dumped that game, and it was like you couldn't cross a certain line, so we're just kind of just shooting at trees and stuff.
Yeah.
So
Second game was fun.
second game was fun.
I like
It's hard to describe exactly like the objective of it.
Yeah, it's kind of like, what you call it, like slapstick or something like that?
Yeah,
I don't know. Basically, there's this PVC pipe. We played on this like new map. I like that one a lot.
yeah, it was a good map.
It was called like Highway or something.
The city.
I thought city was the last one.
Oh, yeah, maybe.
Because it was all the buildings.
Okay.
I thought she said this one was highway.
Okay.
Because there's a bunch of like old beat up
Cars
like
and
old
freight and stuff like that.
crates on the left of our left. There's like beat up Volkswagens like in the middle with all the like windows torn out, so you can like shoot through like cars and stuff. So basically in the middle is this like PVC pipe, and you have to like slap it because in the middle is like a red and blue like stick.
Yeah.
So like whichever side is pointed out, your team is like winning, and you have to like slap it so your side's pointed out by the end of the game and you win.
Mm-hmm.
So me and Taint started the game, sprint up to this middle like bus.
It's like a
Volkswagen like long like 70s type hippie bus.
Yeah.
And so me and him are like just holding that down middle, and it's on a hill, so you can't really see like what's behind the hill. But I'm real scared because Sam loves to like. Sam was aggressive.
Oh yeah, he was mag dumping too.
Yeah,
like,
and he's kind of solid.
Oh yeah, I mean he's a redneck country folk. I mean
he just hunts.
Exactly, like he
That's
shoots
Samuel
guns
Hunt.
every day of his life. So like he just like,
I was a little scared of him.
Yeah, it was a great pick. My dad picked him first.
Yeah,
and I was like, that's a great pick, honestly.
So I told Taint, I was like, Taint, you got to run up there and hit it. He was like, okay. So I'm pretty sure he ran up and got annihilated.
That game was like the definition of cover me. Like, I'm running up, and all 5 of your buddies just need to cover you. Just cover fire. Just
because there's nothing up there but that stupid white PVC pipe.
It's the
on a
side,
hill.
Yeah, it was on a mound in the complete open, so like can be shot easy.
And then I think I ran up, and I think I hit it, but then I got like, no, Jake went up and hit it first, right? Because I'm pretty sure he hit it.
I never even tried to hit it, honestly.
Yeah, I was gonna say
I was so scared.
I think he hit it at like the very start of the game, and then he turned around and then got annihilated because I think I saw like 5 paintballs hit him in the back.
Oh yeah,
because he had a ton of welts on his back, and I was like, "How'd that happen?"
Either. He was not happy about it.
Yeah,
he was like, "I was out, and people just kept shooting me in the back," and I was like, "Don't
you
care."
deserve it.
Yeah, literally.
So he walks back.
Oh, speaking of the devil,
who's calling?
Jake is. I had a feeling he would call during.
Okay, let's go.
All right, watch this. Hello.
Hello.
Hey, what's up, bud?
Where are you at?
At Nico's.
What you doing over there? No.
Hey, Jake.
Dude, I got a question for you guys.
Yeah, hey, listen, you're on the pod. Is that okay?
Oh, shoot. No, it's not.
Is this an after the pod question?
What?
Is this a after the pod kind of question?
Yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Is it naughty? Is it naughty?
No. I just don't want to be on the pod.
Well,
you're
guess
already
what, buddy? You're on the pod right now.
right now, bud.
Oh, shoot.
Ask it.
No, I'll ask you later. When will you guys be done?
I would say maybe around noon, a little less than that.
All right, then. I'll call back later.
Are you going to the Brinks?
Are you going to the Brinks?
Hey, I'll be there.
I'll be there.
Yeah, you will.
Hey, I'll be there.
I didn't ask.
All right, buddy.
All right, stupid boy. You called and now you ain't gonna say nothing?
I'll call later.
Man, shut that mouth.
All right, see ya.
See ya. Anyway.
So he slaps a stick, gets annihilated. Apparently he's bound. So after Taint gets reamed, before even touching the stick, I go up there, and I think I hit it, because I remember for the longest time, like, we were winning.
Yeah.
And so I hit it, and then I get creamed. I remember one hit my hamstring, like, bad. Like, I still have that welt. And so I walk back.
Creamed.
And so, yeah, I got destroyed.
Yeah.
And so go back to, like, our little spawn checkpoint, and me and Logan are back there. I was like, Logan, how are you here? But that's what I thought to myself. I was like, why are you right here? You got hit. And I was like, Logan, we got to go to those crates over to our left.
Mm-hmm.
So
no one was using them.
No, I thought about that.
Yeah.
So I sprint with Logan over to the crates on the left and, like, push up as far as we can. And we're literally on the 50-yard line where the line of the PVC pipe. And so we cross that line because we're allowed to in this game. And so we go over to their side of the crate, and we look, and we just see everyone's back on their side of the map. So we just start I think I hit Corey 3 times. I hit Sam. I hit Brent. So all of them have to walk back to their spawn, and from where we're at, we still see them in their spawn.
Yeah.
So we're just waiting and looking at them. And as soon as Sam started shooting me, like we hit him again. So I think we got like 6 kills in a row of just like spawn camping them, waiting for them to walk out. And they're just, yeah. So we're just laying over like suppressive fire. And eventually Logan runs out of ammo somehow. Like my thing's like halfway empty. I'm like, what are you doing? So I give him like 10 paintballs. He's like, yeah, I'll just take a couple. And then like, if I'm out, I'll just walk back or whatever.
Yeah.
I was like, okay. So I give him like 10 paintballs. And as I finish giving him paintballs, I like close the little cap thing and I look up, and from one container to the next, Sam is sprinting like across the containers. So me and Logan start freaking out and just like lay into him. And I think we hit him like,
Just destroyed him.
yeah, 4 times. And he didn't hit us once.
Yeah.
So.
Well, we won that game too. So we won the first one. We won the second one.
Well, let's talk about how the second one ended.
Well, let me just say this. The first game, I didn't get hit at all.
Mm-hmm.
Second game, I got smoked in the face mask, so obviously I couldn't feel it, but it like splattered right on my right eye, so it kind of scared the crap out of me.
Yeah.
And then at the end of the game, I like barely got nicked on the shoulder, so I like hadn't felt pain at this point. And that's important for later. I hadn't felt pain at this point, so I'm like kind of chilling. Everybody else is getting destroyed. And me and Spencer are just like pretty much golden. We haven't been hit at all.
Yeah.
I just got nicked in the shoulder and I was like stung a little bit, but I was like, that's all right. So I hadn't really felt pain at this point. But yeah, the ending to that game was pretty gnarly.
Well, I will say Spencer's either like really smart or he just picked a lucky color, because he wore all like a bright yellow sweatshirt and all the paintballs splatter yellow paint. So it's either like he didn't want to show like weakness, like, or he just wore an old. What was his sweatshirt? A lose?
It's just like, I don't know.
Fishing gear or
It was
something
a
like
mustard yellow color.
Yeah. Anyway, so at the end of the game, like she starts counting down from like 10 or something,
Yeah.
and I'm like, shoot. And eventually got hit or something. So I was in the middle, and I see Isaac Ritchie start sprinting up in his all black to the thing, and she's like counting down 10, 9, and he apparently got hit at like 8 seconds. And so I was like, dang. And then I see Steve Grubbs,
Oh, yeah.
a little 54-year-old in his maroon,
Yeah.
with some paint on him, starts sprinting towards the thing because we're winning. And at like 3 seconds, he hits it. Or was it 3 seconds?
I don't even remember.
Anyway, she's like 3, 2, 1, and he hits it, and then I dive for the mound, and like I felt like I laid out. Like I don't know what it looked like, but I felt like my body was horizontal to the ground, and I laid out and I hit the little stick.
Like right at the last second. It was a good ending.
It was a buzzer beater.
It was a buzzer beater. It was a solid ending.
I felt good.
And
I
then,
was
like you and Taint like chest bumped or whatever. Like it was like, oh, that was hilarious.
I was
So the second game. Oh yeah, I was sweating balls the second game because I was just running around like crazy. I mean, I didn't get hit, but I was just in a firefight the whole time with Steve. Like Steve was on the ground. Like
Steve's kind of nice with
he
it.
was nice. He's like on the ground. Like, I'm like trying to like. Him and I were just in a full blown. The whole like Steve didn't go for it at all until the last 3 seconds he sprinted for it. But like just because the reason why is because I had Steve in a firefight the whole time. Him and I were just going back and forth with each other.
Yeah,
it was so stupid. And then in the third game, that's when it all went down.
That's
like
when everyone got demolished.
Everyone was getting demolished. I was getting antsy. Like there was a lot of tension in the third game. Basically,
I think rightfully so.
Oh, yeah.
I feel bad for the other team because it's like, what are they supposed to do? You know, but we'll explain it.
So the third game was just capture the flag, and it was in the city, and there were just a bunch of like buildings made out of whatever wood, like like plywood, and
wood.
And is that water good, bud? You taking a big sip of that
wood.
And yeah, so we played capture the flag. They had a flag, we had a flag. We put it basically at our checkpoints, so all the way across the map.
Yeah, but we put it in our respawn point.
Yeah, which is really kind of stupid.
I don't know why she did that.
I don't know why we did that because it ended up being really stupid, and we'll explain why.
Yeah,
but basically, it was like we had like a strat. We were like, okay, 4 are gonna go to the left and 2 to the right. And she was like, 3, 2, or like we all kind of freaked out. And then like once she said go, you and Taint just sprinted left.
That was the plan.
And
I started sprinting.
I was like, wait, I thought they said 4 to the right and 2 to the left. I was like, was like, hold on, wait. And two people, it ended up being the opposite. Like,
Yeah, I was gonna say.
actually, it ended up not being anything at all because 3 went each way. So it was really, really stupid. We didn't
was a
even
balanced
have a plan at all.
Yeah, I remember sprinting with Taint,
Uh-huh.
and I look behind me, and I don't see anyone. I just see you guys
Yeah.
like standing in a circle.
me, Zach, and Logan went to the right. And we're just behind a building. And like 30 seconds into the game, I like look back behind the building, and I see you and Tank sprinting with their flag.
I'll
Like
talk
30
about
seconds
that.
into the game, like you guys already had it. And I was like, okay, that's kind of crazy. And then you guys put that at our checkpoint, and it's whoever had the flag on their side, whoever had the opposite flag on their side at the end of the game wins. So we had their flag and our respawn point. And I basically don't leave where I'm at. Like I didn't hardly go anywhere. I didn't go to their side or anything because they started infiltrating.
Yeah, why would
Like
you?
I know they started to infiltrate like
Just
our
camp.
side. Yeah, I was camping because like they kind of started swarming us like bees.
Yeah,
at the
I got
very end. Like,
scared.
I was pretty scared because they were keeping the pressure on us. we were definitely being infiltrated for sure. Basically, there was a point where so Sam and Jake were on the same team and they were wearing the same sweatshirt. They were both wearing a gray sweatshirt and they looked the same because they had a mask on, so I couldn't tell who was who. And I was shooting at one of them, and I thought it was Sam the whole time. I was shooting at him, and he ended up hitting me, and it freaking hurt. Like that's the first time I've been hit the whole time, and it hit me like right here in the arm. I have a little welt here.
Oh yeah, I still see it.
Yeah. Oh, dude, I still got all my welts all down my side. I got hit in the side. I was like, oh gosh, that hurt. So I like raised my hand. I'm like, I'm out. And I'm like exposed in the open as I'm going back, and he just keeps blasting me as I'm out. Like I'm talking like 6 times. I'm just blasted in the back, and at this point, I am heated.
Yeah.
I like turn around. I'm like,
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm like yelling, bro. So I put up my gun. I'm already out. And I just start blasting him. And I know I hit him a couple times, but he thought it was hilarious. And I thought it was Sam the whole time. I thought it was Sam. Well, then Sam and Isaac start making their way towards the flag. And I don't remember exactly what happened. They end up hitting me again. And I'm like, okay, I'm out. So our flag was in like the respawn point.
Yeah, it's like a little green building.
Yes, and they were right. Isaac and Sam were right there. So I had nowhere to respawn because if I respawn there, they're just gonna keep blasting me. So it wasn't gonna work at all for me.
Yeah.
So I went to like the very corner of the map. It was pretty close. Like the respawn point and the corner of the map were pretty close. So I was like at the corner of the map thinking I'm respawning.
Yeah.
And Sam and Isaac are just sitting there trying to get the flag. And I'm like, okay, I see them. I need to come back in this game, but if I come back in, they're going to blast me. So I just decided to blast both of them. And we were pretty close, honestly.
Yeah,
we
it
were
was
like
probably
20 feet. Yeah. And I just start blasting them, and they are livid. They are not happy. And Sam was like, they were like, okay, we're out. And they were like, you're cheating. You're literally cheating.
I heard
you're not in the respawn point. And I was like, what do you want me to do? They were not happy with me. So they like kind of walk out. And I guess Sam told Isaac, like, when this game's over, I'm mag dumping on Max. And I was like, I didn't know this. So like we ended up winning the game.
Yeah.
Like we had the flag, they called the game, and then she's like, all right, everybody to the middle or whatever. And we all like come around in a circle, and then Sam just starts unloading on me from like 6 or 7 feet, literally right next to me.
Yeah.
Just starts unloading on me. And I'm so mad. And him and I both have like half a clip left.
I was gonna say there was
So
a lot of bullets.
I just like turn around and I just start boom, boom, boom. And we're literally like 6 feet from each other. And Spencer said the funniest thing about the whole thing was like, we didn't show any sign of pain. Like we knew it hurt so bad.
I was gonna say,
Oh my gosh, it hurt so bad. But we're literally just unloading on each other. And Sam has like the worst welts I've ever seen in my life. Just like he literally has like 15 welts. And one of them is bad. Like completely
It's red.
scarred over and red. Like just all over the back of his arm. And I got him like down my side and on my butt cheek and stuff because I turned around because like, oh crap. When he first started shooting me, I like turned around and he gets me good down the line. So I turned around and I just started blasting him. Dude, I was so angry. But even during that game, like me and Taint, it was so funny because we were like close to the respawn point. So there was like the respawn point and then there was like a building right next to it. And Steve Grubbs was behind that building. And I saw him go back there and I was like, Taint, I don't know if he's still there. I was like, we got to go over there and check. So Taint and I are like literally like shoulder to shoulder. We're like coming around this building. We're like, is he still there? Is he still there? And we like come around the building and Steve just unloads. He's like on the ground and he just unloads on us, dude. That was like was literally one of the worst pain. Like right in my oblique, point blank, like 2 feet, just right in the oblique, dude. It was one of the worst pains I've ever felt. I'm like, like literally limping back. It took my breath away. I was like, holy crap. It was insane. And Steve was like, I could hear you guys the whole time saying you were coming around the corner. He's like, I even saw your shadow. So I knew that I was just getting, and it was terrible.
I like that he was laying on the ground,
He
like
was. He was
tactical
on-
stance,
yeah, it
just
was.
like waiting for you.
It was extremely tactical. It was hilarious. But no, I mean, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah. Start of the game, me and Tane are sprinting. And it's a pretty big like field. We don't see anyone. We're going on like the left side, like perimeter. And we don't see anyone, don't see anyone. We get to this corner where we can like see their spawn point because they're flags at these little barrels. And we turn this corner and it's just Brent. Like 54-year-old Brent. He has luscious hair.
Locks.
Sitting behind, not looking at us, behind this like barrel. He turns to his right, and it's just me and Taint versus Brent behind this barrel. So we start like unloading at him. We don't really hit him, but like he can't do anything, and it's just him. And eventually his gun like jams or something.
Yeah.
So he just puts his hand up. He's like, I gotta go get a new gun and more ammo.
That's so tough.
And I look at Taint. I'm like, all right.
So I missed like that whole game.
Yeah, I felt bad for him.
I don't know.
So I go and get the flag, and I'm like sprinting, and then I look to my left because in this middle of the map is like this huge red building, and I see like Jake or Sam, and they start yelling. So they like shoot at me, and so like if you get hit with the flag, you're just supposed to like drop it or whatever. So I'm like running. I get hit in the calf or my hamstring again. Like my legs just got beat up.
Yeah.
So I had to drop it, and then Taint was gonna go pick it up. And Taint's wearing this like old Bantam jersey, like number 14 red. He just gets lit up too, I guess.
Dude.
But as I'm walking back, like with my hand up, like I get like hit 4 more times.
Yeah.
By I'm pretty sure it was Jake.
Yeah. Jake was being a douche.
Yeah.
He was ticking me off.
Because
we didn't know it was him.
I know.
I'll explain.
I got hit the first time. I was like, dang, that was a good shot. And then I got hit like 4 more times.
So
and I was
cheap.
like,
so cheap.
I wanted to say something, but I was
I
like,
know.
that's kind of weird.
Yeah.
But I see Spencer in his all yellow, like fishing sweatshirt, pick up the flag and start sprinting with it, and he drops it. So we have the flag, and I did hear like eventually, like I heard you and Taint versus like Sam, Jake, and Isaac.
Yeah.
And I heard Sam like screaming at you,
He was
like,
so mad at me.
"That's not your respawn point!"
Yeah,
and you
yeah.
yelled back at him.
I was like,
"You're in my respawn point."
respawn point. What do you want me to do?
Yeah, it's like, what are
I
we
was like,
supposed to do?
I
Just
gotta
like
come back in the game.
stand next to you?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the part that was hard about
So
the
that
game.
was tough.
Because like we were supposed to respawn where our flag was. So it's
Yeah.
like, how are they supposed to get in our building, grab a flag, and not get hit?
Yeah, I know.
Constantly.
It was tough.
So I felt bad for him in that sense. But
Yeah.
Jake somehow didn't get hit when you, Sam, and Isaac and Taint were all like shooting each other from the respawn point. So I saw him grab our flag from our building and start sprinting with it. And I'm watching all this happen. So me and Jake start running parallel to each other. He has one hand on the flag and one hand on his gun shooting at me. And I have my hand like this at a 45-degree angle, like sprinting
It's like
side by
so
side
tough.
for probably like 50
Yeah.
feet. Just bang, 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 bang. So I shoot him in the calf. And he calls out, so I go and grab the flag. But
Yeah, it was
hilarious.
It was
Like,
really funny.
I wanted video of that.
I know. I wish we would have got video. I wish we would have got video of me, Steve just blasting me and Tank, because we go around that corner and he shoots us both point blank, and we're like, dude, I hear him smack, because Taint's wearing shorts. I hear the paintball just smack Taint in the thigh, and Taint's got this massive welt on his thigh, because it was like point blank straight to the freaking thigh.
Yeah.
I mean, he hit me on the oblique, but I had 3 layers on. I still got a big old welt here.
Yeah.
And my dad, like, all of his welts are starting to bruise. He got hit right in the
Oh
top
my
of the head,
gosh.
because he was running like this,
Yeah.
and he just smoked him in the head.
Corey got hit in the head and it started bleeding.
He started bleeding, and the paint was yellow, but it started turning orange because his
Yeah.
blood was red.
Yeah, he,
So
like, looked up, he was
around,
like-
I don't think there's orange paintball. It was so funny. But like, dude, I don't remember paintballs hurting that bad. I've gone like 3 or 4 times in my life. I do not remember them hurting that bad.
Yeah, we
at
went
all.
as like 10-year-olds.
Yeah, I don't remember them hurting that, because that was so bad.
Yeah.
Literally so bad.
I don't know.
No, the funniest part about it all is like we were in that circle and like everyone was just watching Sam and I just blast each other. Like what do we do?
Yeah, I didn't.
And-
I was like, I'm not gonna do anything.
Yeah, they're like,
brother on
what do
brother
we do?
crime,
And
like
we're
I
just
can't
like
do anything.
absolutely destroying each
Yeah.
other, dude. And then at the end, like that's all said and done, and Sam's like, he's just like dropping He's honestly he's so mad. He's dropping F-bombs. He's like, don't effing mess with me, dude. He's like, don't mess with me. And I was like, what comes and goes? I was like, you shot me like 12 times. Remember, it was Jake. It was not Sam. I was like, dude, you shot me like 12 times. He's like, I don't know what you're talking about. I was like, you shot me like 12 times while I was already out. And I was calling out. I was like, you made me. I was like, you started this whole thing. He's like, no, I didn't. And then we're like, we finally just like walk away from each other, and we're like walking out of like the maps or whatever, and the game's over, and Jake, like, paintball's over at this point. We're all out of paintballs.
Yeah, we don't have
and Jake
anymore.
comes up to me, and Jake's like, dude, it was me. He's like, it was me the whole time. He's like, I wasn't gonna tell you until your paintball gun was empty. He was like,
Jake's kind of smart like that, though.
I know. He was like, it was not Sam. He was like, I was just gonna let you take your anger out on Sam, empty your paintball gun, and then I was gonna tell you it was me. I was like, you're such a douche, bro. And then I felt bad for Sam. But at this point, Sam and I are already angry at each other, so I kind of don't feel bad because he still is unloading his clip on me. So, yeah, it was a good time. And then, so yeah, paintball was fun.
Oh, at the end, we're all like talking with each other, like, because we went back to your house after like showering and whatever, but we're talking about like when we're coming over, and I look up, and there's a bald eagle. And I thought to myself, this might be like the most American day I've ever experienced.
It's so majestic.
I was like, paintball, like middle of the day, 50 degrees, it's perfect weather.
Yeah.
To get like sweaty, but like if it's colder, your hands are gonna like hurt.
Yeah.
But if it's warmer, I might pass out of heat exhaustion.
Yeah. It was perfect.
Because I'm wearing layers.
It was good.
It was a great day, and I look up, I see this bald eagle circling, like I almost started crying. Oh.
It was beautiful.
It was nice.
So we got done at like 3:30, and I was like, everybody just come back over to, our place at 5, and we'll watch some March Madness. We'll watch the Final Four, and we'll just... the original plan was we'll order some pizza, and we'll have a bonfire. That was the original plan.
Yep.
And everyone comes over. We turn Purdue, NC State on, and we order some pizzas. First of all, we get like 8, and we just pretty much smash it all. We got a buttload of garlic knots, too.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody... Well, not everybody. Me and Tane.
What?
And Sam... We're just ripping farts like all night,
Yeah.
dude. And it was
What happened?
bad. It was the garlic knots, dude. I got that garlic knot booty. That's what Tank was calling. He said, you got that garlic knot booty, though.
I think I heard well over 300 farts.
Oh my gosh, it might have been more.
I just don't get it.
It was terrible. And the worst part is like, so yeah, so we'll get to it. Basically, we were like, we eat this pizza, and I don't know, someone grabs the pigskin, someone's got the football, and we're like, let's just go throw the football. So we start throwing the football, but there were 12 of us, or was it?
It was like you
There were 9 of
went
us.
out.
There were, there were
Started
9
running
guys.
routes for some reason.
Yeah, there were 9 guys, and I was like, I'll play quarterback. I was like, Isaac, you play cornerback, and I'll Tank, you play receiver, and I'll have you guard him real quick. Let's see if I can like throw some dots here. Well, then more people like started trickling out, and I was like, let's just start playing like positional football. Mm-hmm. And we were gonna have a fire, but it just turned into 4-on-4. There were 9 of us, so Sam was all-time QB. It was just 4-on-4. We played tackle football. We were like, let's play tackle. We started coming up with like a butt ton of like house rules and stuff. It was hilarious. We started playing tackle football. We ended up playing like for 2.5 hours until dark. Because
it was a long time.
We ended up saying like next score wins, and then next score win turned into like an
4
hour and a half
overtimes.
because we went to like 4 or 5 overtimes because we just kept scoring. It was insane.
Yeah.
It was so fun. And you guys had Isaac Ritchie, and if you know Isaac Ritchie, he's like 5'7", but he's like an absolute meatball. He like squats more than anybody I know. He's so strong.
Yeah.
And you guys just kept like, there were a couple times where you guys ran beef, and that's when you would just hand it off to him. You guys would lead block, and then he would just run us over. It was horrible.
I might have found my calling. I love blocking.
You were solid. Well, we had like, it was so stupid because we had a defensive line and an offensive line. We actually started getting like, we started running like schemes and stuff like that. We started huddling up, like, we're going to do this on two, break. And it was so stupid.
We had defensive tush push.
Yeah, so we had the tush push and everything. Like, we were calling plays. It was so funny.
I lined up middle of the center, and Isaac Ritchie's behind me. As soon as you snap it, Isaac Ritchie bull rushes me into you guys. It was fun.
It was insane. It was actually so much fun.
Yeah, we did one where Jake and Isaac lined up for each other on the defensive line, and then start to cross.
Yeah,
it was good.
We legit had like defensive schemes and everything. It was
like
so
plays.
It was fun. That was like so much fun. So we didn't have a fire at all.
Yeah,
we just played football.
Yeah,
all night, just tackle football.
Yeah,
and it brought us back to the good old days, dude. It was so much fun.
Yeah.
What I was gonna say though is like, yeah, we ripped well over 300 farts. I'm thinking, but basically, I mean, it could not have been good for the atmosphere. I mean,
No, the ozone layer is struggling.
yeah, I mean, people talk about like gas, cars, cruise ships, like the amount of like,
Cows, methane.
dude, our farts. I mean, my carbon footprint went up by
A
an
billion.
astronomical number. Like my carbon footprint was horrible that night.
Yeah.
And it was that garlic knot booty, man.
You know how you see like from like a spaceship or something, like the world where all the lights are on?
Yeah.
Like, just imagine that's gas and there's just a straight beam of light coming from Greenwood, Indiana.
Yeah.
Because of
Yeah.
oh my gosh. And half of them smelled horrendous.
Half. Literally every one of them.
Oh.
They were terrible.
Wow.
The problem
I wasn't
was,
on your
like,
guys' team.
we were outside, but like our whole backyard just stank.
I was gonna
so
say, I went from
bad.
defense to offense, and I was like,
It
I can
lingered.
smell the fart
Yeah.
outside. Like
Outside.
that's how dense it is. Like that's not good. It's supposed to dissipate.
It lingered so
It
bad,
just
bro.
stayed
It did.
in one area.
It was kind of awesome, though. It was kind of awesome. So, yeah, I mean, there's no chance the girls had more fun than us. I mean, we had such a magical day.
Yeah.
I mean, you guys were over late just playing ping pong.
Yep.
Until like 12:30.
We split into two groups. One group ding dong dished
Yeah.
for like
we
an
did.
hour and a half.
Yeah,
hour.
me, Sam, Isaac, and Logan ding dong ditched.
Yeah. And then
I
the
wanted
other-
to. I wanted the fat squad to do it, but you guys failed.
Yeah.
Which is kind of like,
Before
I was like, come on, dude, we're gonna have fun.
before leaving, Sam was like, "Hey, you guys should probably just play euchre while we leave."
Yeah, he was like trying to dictate what you guys do. He's like, all right, we're gonna go ding dong ditch. You guys just go ahead and get a game of euchre going.
It was a very dad move. He
Yeah,
was like,
everyone
"Go
was
ahead
like-
and play euchre for me."
Yeah, everyone was like,
We were like, "What?" And
And
then we
played
played
euchre,
euchre.
and then you guys did play euchre.
Yeah, it was good.
So it was a great night.
Then we all came back and watched the end of the UConn versus Alabama game.
Yeah, and played ping pong. I mean, it was really just a great night.
Yeah,
I mean, that was like perfect bachelor party.
it was good.
It was just dudes being dudes, hanging out, having fun.
It's fun.
I mean, there was like no alcohol, nothing. It was just dudes being guys, having fun, man.
Yeah, just guys being dudes.
Just dudes being bros.
Just bros being bros.
Yeah, literally. Just, yeah.
Yeah.
So that was a good time. But no, I mean, you asked me how my week went. That was pretty much my entire week.
So nothing happened at work? Nothing fun? You're in the ER.
Yeah.
Nothing exciting?
No,
It's okay if not.
no,
No pressure.
no.
Yeah,
I mean, I'm sure there was some stuff, but no, not really.
that's good.
Yeah. It was good. How was your week, man? Actually, before you get into that,
Uh-huh.
let's talk about that dent on your car.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, mention something about that because I walked in the door about an hour and a half ago. And when I walked in the driveway was his car, and there's this, I mean, it's massive. There's a dent, like,
It's probably 4 feet.
yeah, I mean, it's big.
It's
just
long.
in the side of his car. And I'm like, when did that get there? That hadn't always been there.
Yeah, it's less of like a dent, like a T-bone, like, I think it's more of like a scrape. Like they were
There
trying
was a
to
big scrape.
exit,
Yeah.
and they just like clipped the back right
Yeah.
side of my car.
Which is so tough.
Yeah. So like last week, every Thursday in PT school, we split our cohort. So we have 50 people. So 25 go into class for 2 hours and 25 go on what's called an ICE visit. And basically you go in groups of 4 to different like PT sites to kind of look at different places. So me and 3 other people went up to Carmel to a place called Kenny Orthopedics where they actually make the like legs and arms for amputees there, and they also have like a free PT like clinic there for amputees specifically. And so we go there and kind of shadow for like 3 total hours, and then after we got to drive back to UIndy because I think we had an exam that day too in the afternoon. So we drive back to UIndy, get done with the exam, I go home, and then like that Friday we didn't have class because because I think we moved in to the apartment that weekend.
Mm-hmm.
And so don't have class Friday, and as we're moving, like my car's parked on the side of our house trying to get everything out into the U-Haul and stuff. My dad looks over at my car and just sees this big old like 4-foot scrape showing like metal under the paint, all this stuff, paint's all chipped. And he was like, "What'd you do to your car?" I was like, I couldn't see my car because I was in the garage. I was like, "What?" So we walk out of my car and I just see this big old thing. I'm like, "Oh shoot." So I go over and the tire isn't like hurt or anything. Like it doesn't touch the tire. So
Yeah.
it's kind of just cosmetic really right now.
Yeah. It's just annoying though.
And my dad's personality is kind of like, I mean, it's true. Like it's not right for them to like hit and run. Because one, I don't know when it happened.
Yeah.
Like it could have happened earlier in the week before Thursday. It could have happened in Carmel
And the
at
fact
Penny
that you never
Orthopedics.
noticed.
I mean, I
It's
never
on
go
the
on the.
opposite- It's on the opposite side of the car.
Yeah, I drive a coupe. It's not like I'm going in the backseat of my car anyway.
But still.
But I never go.
But still.
Well, I never go on that side of my car. Why would I need to?
It just depends on the angle that you're coming to your car from.
Yeah, that's true.
Anyway.
So I don't notice it, but it could have happened at like Carmel. It could have happened like at UIndy. Like I don't even know when, but he's like starting to freak out. He's like calling like insurance. He's like, "Hey, what do we do about this?" And I'm thinking to myself, they're not gonna do
Yeah.
jack squat.
Yeah.
Like, what are they gonna do? Like,
Yeah.
try to find CC video footage from
Yeah.
Kenny Worth? Like, they're not gonna find anything.
Yeah.
And if it doesn't hurt my car, I don't need to go get it fixed anyway. Like,
Yeah.
the
And
car
at
is
this point,
paid
just
for.
let it be. Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's just cosmetic. Like
One day we'll put that one in the Derby.
maybe
One day that thing will be in the Derby.
Maybe.
That'll be our Derby car a couple years from now.
Clarice.
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's kind of just out there. Paint's chipping. It might start to rust, which might hurt in
Yeah.
the future. But I think I'll get a new car before I fix that.
Maybe we can try and get the dent out ourselves.
Yeah.
Take a hammer.
No. Do that suction cup thing. You ever see that?
Yeah.
Where they put like hot water.
Yeah.
Yeah. No. Because it's definitely through like the
I mean,
entire
it's a massive dent.
frame of the car.
It's like 4 feet wide, and
It's
it's
just-
probably a solid
It just looks
8
like
inches
they
deep.
clipped my car with their car and didn't want to like do anything about it. So, oh well. Got my oil change though. Needed that. I went like negative 250 miles.
Needed that. Have to have it.
So went to Meineke because I had this like $20 oil change. I started changing my oil. Talked about that in an earlier episode, but I was like, it's $20. Like,
Yeah.
let a professional do it. You know.
I agree.
So apparently in Meineke, I don't know if every place does this, but they give you like a little packet of like everything that they found wrong with your car, like before you're supposed to pay.
Yeah.
And I was gonna bring the packet in because it's still my backseat of my car because it's basically a trash chute where I put all my trash and I just kind of clean out my car like once a year. Anyway, Hannah hates that. But they give you this like 8-page packet of like everything that's wrong with your car, and it shows like how much everything is. Like the total cost of what they said was wrong with my car after one oil change was $2,548.
Let's do it.
I was like,
Fix it up.
and the irony was this dude's like probably 30, 28. He's kind of a younger dude checking me out. I like that. And I get this packet and I'm like looking through it, and he's talking to me about the oil change. He was like, the oil change went well. We changed the filter as well for you. We found some other stuff. He's talking to me about like this like part of the rotary arm and all this crap. He's like, your filters are super dirty, which you might want to get changed. We can do that right now if you want to. I was like, no.
They've been dirty for 3 years.
Well, I was like,
We're
nah.
good.
So I'm going through all this packet, and they send me a text also, and I look on this website that they sent me with a link, and there's like 28 things that are good, 14 things that are yellow, which is like caution. Like you could get them fixed, and it might help. If not,
Yeah.
it might
Yeah.
work its way into red in the future. And I see 9 things in the red of stuff that I'm like urgent supposed to fix in my car. I'm like, I just came here for an oil change. Like I've been driving this car for over 100,000 miles. You know, I drove this thing to New York City. Like it's doing okay.
You did?
Yeah, I drove my Honda Civic Coupe to New York City.
What?
Yeah, I can tell you
When
about
did
that
that happen?
after this. So I'm looking through this packet. There's like 9 urgent things I'm supposed to fix in my car. It cost me like $2,500. And I look up at him, square dead in the eyes. I'm like, do I need to fix any of this? He said, no. I said, okay. So I just pay for an oil change and get out.
What were the things?
Oh my gosh, so many different things. I don't know. It was like oil was leaking apparently, so I'm supposed to change like
Oil leaks
the
everywhere.
cap
Oil leaks on everything that
filter thing.
requires oil.
That's what I'm saying. I'm like,
I'm like, unless it's like dumping out of your car.
but like I feel bad for like the Phyllises of the world. You know what I'm saying? Like
Okay.
65-year-old women who come in
Screw
for
her.
an oil change. No, we gotta be nicer. Come in for an oil change. She get this big old package. She's like, oh man, now I gotta pay $2,500.
It is so sad because they take advantage of people like that.
That's what I was thinking.
Big
I'd look at
time.
him and say, do I have to fix any of this? He said, no.
Well, because here's the issue.
Why are you telling me I have 9 urgent things to fix then?
Here's a prime example of this, okay? They think that they can just, well, I know that they can because they do it every single day. That's how these places make their money.
Yeah.
They take advantage of people who don't know anything about cars and don't know what is a good or bad deal on a car.
Yeah.
So, like, I'll walk into places when I have an issue with the car and they look at me like I'm some idiot that doesn't know anything about cars because I'm asking questions type thing. Like, my new car that I have already has an issue, okay? I know we talked about me getting a new car like a couple weeks ago.
Dude, I can't believe it.
It's got an issue. Essentially, it's got something wrong. I think it's something with the suspension. It's coming from the back end of the car, so it's not like urgent. It's not from the engine compartment, which makes me very happy. Okay, so
No fires.
like that's a good
Fire averted.
Yeah. So it's coming from like the back axle. I can hear it every single time I accelerate, or sometimes in reverse. I have a 2018 Chevy Malibu. It pops like there's a popping noise or like a thud noise, and it's decent. Sometimes it's louder than others, and I think I know what it is. But I went to CarX to get it diagnosed because at first I had no idea what it was. I just had a bunch of different things in mind. I was like, is it the shocks? Is it this? Is it that? I didn't know. I take it to CarX and they're banging around. They get it up on the lids. They're banging around on the tires and stuff with like mallets and whatnot. They're like, we don't hear a popping noise. I'm there for like an hour. They're like, we cannot find this popping noise. What are you talking about? They're like, there's not a popping noise. You're good. I was like, I know I'm not tripping. I was like, there's a popping noise. It's actually extremely loud.
You should
They're
tell
like,
them to just hop in.
well, they did. They drove it around. They're like, we didn't hear it. And I was like, fine, whatever. In my mind, I was like, I'm taking it to somebody else because there's a popping noise going on. And as I'm backing up, it makes a noise. I'm like, did you hear that? I was like, please tell me you heard
Guys,
that. They're like,
were you listening?
they're like, no, we didn't hear it. And I was like, okay, I was like, get in the car.
Get in the trunk.
I was
That's
like-
where it's coming from.
I was like, get in the car. So I'm there for another hour, hour and a half. I was like, get in the car and listen. And they finally hear it and they're like, oh, I know what it is. It's got to be your bushings. They're like, the guy was like super confident in it. And they get it back up on the lift after I take him for a drive. He's like, it's this right here. He's like, takes like a big crowbar and he's like pushing on. He's like, it should not be doing this. He's like,
Bing bong.
It's like, it's this thing right here. It's your rear trailing arms. It's part of your suspension.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. I was like, can you guys fix that? They're like, yeah, let me get you a quote. We can fix that for you. I was like, okay. And they come back out to me and they're like, they're like, each part is $375 a piece and then the labor is going to be 300 some bucks. They're like, it's going to cost you or however much for the labor. They're like, total, it's going to be $1,300 to fix. And I look at them, I'm like, I'll get back with you. I was like, in my mind, I'm like kind of freaking out, but I'm also like, this place is trying to screw me. Like prime example, like these guys are trying to screw me because they don't think I know a single thing about anything in the mechanic world.
Yeah.
Because they think that they know it all, which some of them do, some of them don't. First of all, it's so hard to trust a mechanic in today's world because
Oh my gosh.
people lie so easy. But they're like $1,300 will fix it up for you. And thank the good Lord that I did not go with it. I was like, okay, I'll get back with you. I was like, don't worry, I'll get it fixed with you guys. I'll get back with you. I'm never talking to them again. Literally ever. I buy the two parts. I buy it for each side, my right and left side, for $132 off of AutoZone. And then my daddy
fixed it up for me.
my dad's buddy.
Okay.
So my
Your daddy. Yeah, your daddy.
Yeah, my dad's buddy.
Yeah.
He's a mechanic. He owns his own shop or whatever. He's like, well, I'll fix it for you for $250. I was like, they tried to charge me like $1,300. I ended up getting it fixed for just under $400. Well, I drive it off the lot, and as soon as I hit the gas, I hear the noise again after I get it fixed. I'm like, there's $400 down the drain. I was like, thank the good Lord that I did not get it fixed with CarX and let them screw me over. Because first of all, they misdiagnosed it and then tried to charge me $1,300 for for diagnosing it incorrectly.
Well, so what'd your daddy say? After it came off the lot and did the same thing?
I didn't go back because I was like so angry. I was just like, I was like, did I really just hear it? And then I kept driving down the road, and I was like, because I wanted to make sure I wasn't tripping. So I was like 5 minutes down the road, and then I heard it again. And I was like, I'm not turning back. I was like, whatever it is, I'm just gonna get it fixed again. But like that right there is a prime example of them screwing people over. They misdiagnose it, and then they want to charge you $1,300. But the problem is like 90% of the world does not know anything about cars.
Yeah.
And they'll take that deal. They're like, they won't like it, but they'll be like, okay, fine, and then it won't fix the problem.
Yeah.
Now, there are some companies who are like, if we misdiagnose it, then all the work that we did previously is for free until we diagnose it correctly and get it right. But some places don't. Like CarX, there's no chance that they would have done that. But now I got to get that fixed. But I also am like it's not super urgent. So once I sell Alejandro, then I'm going to just use that money off Alejandro and get that fixed. Because I do now, after reading on a lot of forums and like
Oh, you
a lot
did
of
research.
I did a bunch of research for like
Yeah.
a day and a half. Just like that's all I could think about. I really am pretty confident. I think I know what it is. But I'm gonna get it to like Ray Skillman GMC and have someone professionally diagnose it and tell them that I think that's what it is, because I don't want them missing that. And yeah. But anyways, prime example of them just trying to screw people over. So good thing they told you that $2,000 did not like need fixed, because like some of them are also like, dude, your car's worth $600. There's no point of putting thousands of dollars into it.
Yeah.
Like. Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know.
So annoying.
Well, something Hannah's dad told her was like she has to get her car fixed, I think, soon, because it. I forget what it does. It like screeches or like rumbles when she comes to a stop, kind of thing.
Yeah, I can
What-
tell you what that is.
What is that?
It like it's like you're shaking when you do.
I think that's what she said.
It's your rotors.
Okay, so she's gonna go get it fixed here soon. She's either taking it in like tonight or tomorrow. I don't know, sometime. But I have to take her to work, I think Wednesday. And her dad told her like, or she was like, is it worth it to spend like
Yeah.
$1,000
Yeah.
on these things?
Yeah.
And he was like, if you don't have a car payment, then it's easily worth it.
Yeah.
Because like, if you really think about it, like the option is fix your old car right now or buy a new car.
Yeah.
Or used car.
Yeah.
But then you have a car payment.
Right.
It's so expensive to have a car.
That's the road I went down for 2 years. I was like, do I sell Alejandro? Do I
It's a
have
tough
a car
decision.
payment? And I ended up finally after 2 years like going with just having a car payment, because Alejandro had so much.
It's just too much at one point.
But I'll tell you, like I got to a point with Alejandro where, like, first of all, my brakes and rotors on Alejandro are terrible.
Yeah.
Like, literally horrible. But, like, I haven't gotten advice from people like, you don't have a car payment. The car's worth a few $100. Like, it's not worth that much. Like, $1,000 at the most. He's like, just deal with the problems. Like, that's just an annoyance. If it's not, like, an absolute emergency, don't fix it. But, like, when I come to a stop with that car, like, if I'm, like, 40 miles or higher, 40 miles per hour higher, and I'm coming to a stop with that car, I'm telling you, I'm like... Like, my teeth. Do that again. My teeth are chattering. Like, it is terrible.
Oh
Like with that car, like, but
so
like
good.
you decide like not to. It is actually terrible. So I never got that fixed, because it would have cost me
Yeah.
to get both the front and back, which both need it. It would have been like. I mean, it would have been $1,000 or more, probably, depending
Yeah.
on who does it.
Eventually enough is too much.
Yeah.
Just
So I
can't do
just
it.
am like, all right, I'll take the car payment because I need a new car at this point anyway. And now this stupid thing got something wrong with it. I like the car, don't get me wrong, but I'm angry about it.
Yeah.
It's like, really? And it wasn't making the noise like when I drove it off the lot.
I was gonna say,
Like when I bought it, I'm telling you right now,
it's a good car.
it was a good car. It was
Yeah.
not. It did not have this issue. It's just my luck.
Now-
Like
now
Ford
he's being naughty.
Ford is so naughty.
He's being a naughty little
He's a
car.
naughty little boy.
What's his name again?
Ricky.
Ricky.
Ricky is
It's
naughty.
probably because you named him Ricky.
He's a naughty little boy.
Yeah.
But no, I mean, I'm telling you, like it. Like the fourth day that I had it off the lot is when it started making this noise, and that's when I was like, I might just end it here. Maybe just end it and
Have you ever skirted around a roundabout?
skirted.
Like Tokyo drifted.
No,
I did this past week.
like on purpose.
You know how it was so rainy?
Yeah,
Like it was cold, windy, and rainy. It was bad conditions.
on purpose.
No, not on purpose. I got scared. But
Go ahead.
hey, Clarissa's a dog. She kind of
Nah, she'll tear it up.
she's been going.
She'll
She's a sports car,
give her,
little coupe.
give her.
Yeah, it was wet and rainy, and I guess I was coming around this roundabout, and I go on the inside to turn left, so the third exit or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I come, I guess, pretty hot and just started skirting, but didn't hit anything. There were cars that
Saw it. They witnessed it. The Tokyo Drift.
yeah, if I would have drifted,
Paul Walker out there.
yeah.
Yep.
But I didn't know if you've ever done that.
I mean,
it was pretty scary for me because I'm not a car person. Like, I don't even know what I would do if I hit someone. Like, if I hit the curb, like, I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing.
I mean, I've done that in snow. Rain, I don't really think so.
It's the first time in rain. I feel like rain isn't that bad.
I've been, like, Sam does it on purpose in rain.
He's scary.
But he's really good at, like, correcting and stuff like that. Like, he can legit Fast and Furious Tokyo Drift anything that you put him in. Dang. He could probably do it in, like, he could do it in an excavator. I don't know how, but he would somehow manage.
That'd be sick.
Yeah, so. He's just a country redneck.
Yeah, did that this past week. Thought about that.
Yeah. Man, dude.
I don't know.
Man.
Didn't really mean to. Started driving a little more safe after that.
Yeah, I mean, sometimes it scares you, and you're like, all right, I need to. Yeah.
It's a good little, like, reset.
Yeah.
When you do something dumb on the road.
Mm-hmm.
After a while, then you start driving a little faster. Start getting a little.
Well, then you'll have kids, and then it's like you slow it back down.
In your minivan, can't be drifting.
Yeah. So yeah, man, it's awesome. Sounds like we had a good week. That's what it sounds like.
It was a really fun week.
Yeah. I think the bachelor party just really kind of topped it off. You're next, and then Spindle.
I thought.
You're first.
Yeah, June 8th is mine. Spencer's is
the following weekend, the 15th.
Yeah, following Saturday.
Yeah, man. We got some stuff to look forward to.
Mm-hmm.
We got a DR wedding, and then your bachelor party, his bachelor party, your wedding, his wedding.
Yeah, my Olympics, his skydiving.
Yeah.
So it's a little
totally different.
A little different.
But I'm scared as crap for that, dude. And my mom really is just like, last night she's like, you're gonna jump out of a plane. She's like, and everybody agreed to do this, you're gonna jump out of a plane? I was like, yes. And she asked me like 6 times. She's like, you're gonna jump out of a plane. I'm like, how many times do I have to tell you? I've already signed the waiver. I'm paying $200. We're gonna jump out of a plane. It's gonna happen. And it's gonna be
I still need to sign the waiver.
It's gonna be legendary.
Yeah.
But I am scared as crap. So
I'm not gonna lie, I just bought your belt and shoes for your wedding.
Oh yeah.
2 days ago.
Dude, they look good.
Hey,
Jake tried on his stuff. Make sure you try on your stuff.
I did. Tried on my stuff when we moved. So
okay.
2 weeks ago.
Okay.
Whenever that was.
We'll get it all repressed and hemmed, and if whatever needs to happen to it, we'll get it done like a weekend. But we'll get it repressed though. So they'll press it and then they'll fold it nicely. That way you can pack it.
Okay.
But Jake tried it on this weekend, and he put the belt and shoes on. Bro, it looks nice.
Yeah, it looks good.
Nice.
I like the blue.
The blue, the navy blue, and the brown. It looks nice. I've never worn that.
So where is your wedding? Is it on? It's not on the beach, right?
No, it's not on the beach.
Okay.
It's on. It's in like.
Is it in like an event center?
No, it's outside in like a stone gazebo.
Oh.
It's like a gazebo. It's pretty.
I think the blue will look good then. I didn't know if it was on the beach.
It'll be awesome.
Yeah.
We might be sweating balls though. I'll be sweating balls. My balls will be sweating.
Okay. Are you sweating balls or your balls sweating?
No, my balls will be dripping, brother.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it's just a big nervous. Got that garlic knot booty. Shoot. That was a squeezer too.
Yeah, that one took a lot.
Yeah, your face is red. I don't know if that's from laughing or you're from Valsalva maneuver to push that one.
Valsalva maneuver. Yeah, no, I was bearing down for sure on that one.
I don't know. I'll definitely be sweating balls on my wedding day. That's because
you're nervous.
Well, yeah.
Dude, your speech is gonna be so good. Dude, what are we at on time?
How
can you tell?
And it bottom right in that red. An hour 4 minutes.
Oh, that's not as bad as I thought, bro. I thought we were like 2 hours. I thought we were running up on 2 hours.
2 hours?
What time is it? I mean, yeah.
No, that can be done whenever.
But no, we're chill. Go ahead.
Oh, I was just gonna say
you're gonna be sweating balls.
Yeah, our reception's like basically outside. It's in like this glass greenhouse type thing, and all the doors will be open, and we'll probably have big fans, but it'll still be like. I mean, it's
is it
late July? So it'll be hot.
Is it air conditioned?
What is?
The Rich Charles.
The inside
Yeah.
for the ceremony is in a chapel.
Oh, it's inside. Oh, yeah. Explain this to me. I don't know what's happening.
Oh, you don't know?
No, not really.
Oh, okay. Best man don't know.
I just know Rich Charles.
Okay, it's Rich Charles.
Wait, I'm your best man.
Oh.
Go ahead, stupid.
Yeah. So ceremony will be in a chapel, place that they have. So it looks basically like kind of an old church kind of feel,
Mm-hmm.
and that'll be indoors, and it's seated and nice. It's kind of like all cream or white,
Ooh, cream.
kind of, you know.
Cream.
So it'll look good, and wood.
Go ahead, bud.
So that'll look good, and it's air conditioned. But then our reception is like honestly 30 feet away in a glass greenhouse, in a grass greenhouse. But it'll be July 28th, so it's gonna be so hot, and it's basically outdoors.
It'll be pretty though.
It doesn't have air conditioning, so they'll just bring in like big fans like in the corner to blow air, and then all the doors and windows will be. Stop laughing!
I just thought of something.
It's so literally so random. What'd you think of?
I saw this video.
Yeah.
and there were these two guys were in a drive-thru, like at like McDonald's, and the dude was like looked at his buddy in the passenger seat, like he's like, "Hey bro, what do you want?" He's like, "Yeah, can I get a cheeseburger, please?" And he looked at the guy and he goes, "Yeah, can I get a please burger cheese?" Go ahead. Go ahead, dude. I don't know why. So can I get a please burger cheese?
But yeah, it'll basically be outdoors, but we'll have snow cones for dessert, so it'll cool us down.
Oh my gosh, dude, that's gonna be so nice.
Yeah.
You know I love ice.
Yeah,
I
Snow cone machine.
love flavored ice.
We got a new snow cone.
Should we make one on the pod?
Hannah was no. It'll be so
It
loud.
would be like ear rape.
So
Dude, oh,
our mic is not made for that kind of noise level.
But we kind of honestly should
Yeah,
think about that.
she was really nice. She got me like those straws and the stuff that it comes in. She got some new flavors, so we had snow cones the other night.
Yeah, dude, I'm nervous to like give you a best man speech a little. Although I genuinely think that let me just read it. No, I got it right here. Actually, I could pull it up so quick.
Don't
I could pull it up so quick.
don't
I got up so quick.
don't.
No, I
I got up so quick.
I got up so fast though.
How fast did you get up though?
I could pull it up so quick though. No
That's
cap.
good. How long is it gonna be? Time wise, do you know? Because you rehearsed it with Robin.
Yeah, probably 2.5 minutes, 3 minutes.
That's
maybe 4 at most. It just depends on how I read it, but I think it's gonna be so good. Oh, it's gonna be so good. And I wrote it all from my head, and I'm just like, ugh, I'm goated for that.
Wrote it all from my head.
I did, dude.
Where else is it supposed to come from?
The internet. I got it all from my head, bro.
Oh, okay.
So I'm pretty much goated for that.
Yeah, okay.
I am goated.
I didn't know what you meant.
Yeah, I'm him. I'm literally him, actually.
That's good.
Yeah, man. Don't yawn.
What?
Am I boring?
What?
Am I boring?
What?
Don't yawn.
Oh, I didn't know what you said. I thought you said
Stupid
go
boy.
home. I didn't know what that was.
Yeah, no, Jake wrote my best man speech when
Yeah.
I was getting surgery.
Kind of weird how it wasn't your best man, but I'll let it slide.
How you weren't mine?
Yeah. I'll let it slide. I'm not mad. I'm not mad.
Yeah.
I'm not mad.
How about if Robin and I renew our vows? We'll make it like we'll make it like a whole big deal, like 14 years from now, and you could be my best man.
No.
Yes.
I'm not your best man. Your brothers are. That's how it should be.
Then why are you not mad?
Huh?
Then
I'm
why
not
are you-
mad.
Why are you not mad?
I said I'm not mad.
Sarcastically.
I said I'm not mad.
Why are you not mad?
Have you ever heard of boudoir shoots?
Huh?
Boudoir shoots?
Boudoir?
Do you know what that is?
Yeah, you spell it like B''D. Boudoir.
I don't know.
I'm pretty sure you do.
Is it? I wrote down
I've never heard of this
B-U-I.
in my life.
A boudoir shoot.
What the nuts is that?
I think it's where the woman. What? What is that?
A Brazilian rat wax? Are we going
No,
down
no,
this
no.
road
It's
here?
a boudoir shoot. So she takes pictures with a photographer of her in like lingerie and stuff as a gift.
Whoa.
Yeah, right? As a gift to the groom, like for their wedding night or something like that.
Is that what you be getting?
No, but I don't really get them.
You be getting that though.
No. What's the point of a boudoir shoot?
Nah, you gonna be getting that though.
No, for real, for real.
Why are you mentioning this though?
Because I heard about it, And Hannah mentioned, she was like, should I do a boudoir shoot? I was like, why would you ever do that? One, what am I supposed to do with a scrapbook of you basically naked? Where do I put that?
Dude.
Like in my bedside table, like just to read at night? Like, I don't know. What am I
Put your glasses on, like your readers on. She's like reading like her Kindle, and you're just like, yeah, you got you got those on. You're
Oh my goodness.
You don't even make
It's a
noise.
3D picture book.
Wow.
I don't know. I just don't. I don't know the point of it, I guess.
Let me ask Robin if she's ever heard of that right now, actually.
You think she'll text back?
How do you, a boudoir? Hey Siri,
You knew how to spell it.
how do you spell, hey Siri, how do you spell, hey Siri,
Don't get mad at her.
how do you spell boudoir?
Boudoir.
She's kind of like she was rapping.
Noun, historical or humorous? Boudoir.
I thought it was supposed to be like lingerie shoot for the groom. Is that not what that is?
Boudoir.
She started rapping. B-O-U-D. I don't know what she said after that. She had a good beat.
B-O-U.
What's it say? Did you text Robin about it?
I did.
Okay. Hopefully she responds. She's at work. So
Now I'm just reading my messages.
this is not the time for that.
No, she says.
She has not
Oh.
heard of a boudoir shoot.
It's basically
Don't tell her what it is.
when you do a photo shoot
In lingerie.
in
At least that's what I thought it was.
lingerie.
I could be completely wrong, but I just didn't know what that was supposed to do or what the groom was supposed to do after receiving it. Because, like, what, he's supposed to get a book of, like, lingerie, look through it and be like, yeah.
It's like a scrapbook,
That's sexy.
like a photo,
And then...
like what's the cover photo for the book?
Yeah.
Just the cheeks, like.
Hey, just the...
Wait, I might do one for her.
That'd be kind of sick.
That would actually be really funny, though.
It'd be like a Hanes ad.
Yeah.
You ever see those?
No, not even Hanes. I'm talking like wear her stuff.
Oh. That face.
That was awesome.
I thought about this. Why don't guys have lingerie?
Well, because
Well, because what? Why do guys have
That's it.
lingerie? Like girls are. It's kind of misogynistic to have girls be the only one to wear lingerie. Like
Not really.
we just get underwear.
no, because girls don't get like
We get tighty whitey.
girls don't
Girls don't get what?
because girls don't get
Excited?
not like men do.
I'm pretty sure.
Not. I mean, they do, but not like we do.
I don't know what you mean.
Not like we do, brother.
I don't know what you mean by that.
We are full of hormones.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. And
That's
so
not
they
it.
wear lingerie because of that?
Yes.
So that's my point, is if guys get more excited easier,
Yes. Girls wear that stuff for that reason.
they shouldn't need to wear that stuff, right?
Fair.
So shouldn't guys be the one to wear lingerie to like for women if they don't?
No, it's because like if we're wearing
If it's
that
unequal?
stuff, it's like these girls ain't gonna get excited about it. They might just be like, "Ooh, okay, hold on, I kind of like that." But like us guys, we're gonna be like panting, dude. We're gonna, you know,
Something's wrong in your brain. After all this making out with dogs, panting because you see a girl in lingerie, something's not right.
can you
with
do
you.
that thing where you flip your eyelids?
Oh my gosh, no! Taint was able to do that in 3rd grade. So
I
I
haven't
don't.
seen someone do that in ages.
I don't know if you know this, but me and Taint used to be like best friends in elementary school. Oh, you can do that? I don't know. You can't see this on YouTube. His eye went like this.
One.
Yeah, one of yours. How'd you do that? Can you
I don't know, but I
look?
can also do this thing where.
Oh,
Oh, it hurts so bad.
don't do it then. Don't do it then. Okay, what?
Oh.
So one eye went and then the other eye then followed.
No, like I can keep my eyes straight on you and then have this one go this way. Oh, it hurts so bad to do.
You're
Though.
a freak.
She said, "Oh, that's not me," which it is. It isn't. And it's me though. I'll do it.
Yeah, me and Taint, Lucas, used to be best friends in elementary school. Me, Taint, Sam Holt. We're all at Sugar Grove with this dude named Simeon. He was this kind of bigger. He kind of looked like what you imagine like Maui in real life would look like.
Oh yeah.
So kind of like
Fat.
no, just like a bigger kid, but he had like long curly hair.
So really fat.
His name was Simeon, and we were all best friends. And I remember vividly, Taint and Sam would do that every single day. Just flip up their eyelids and like walk around like that and scare all the girls. Like, I don't know, it was just weird. But I could never do it, and I don't like that stuff because I don't like eyes.
I could always like curl my tongue. Like a hot dog.
That is not the same.
You ever seen people who could do like 3-leaf clover though?
Hell yeah.
I can whistle kind of cool.
Do it. Is it a train whistle? Indian call.
Yeah. Yeah. So.
Good.
Yeah.
So that's the what we can do with our bodies
What's
segment.
the worst advice ever given to you?
Ooh.
We'll end it this way.
Worst advice ever. Do you have an answer? Can you go off? You don't have an answer to your own question. That's.
I just read it.
I just read it.
I just read it off a computer.
Worst advice ever given.
You ever seen the video of like
Probably go to bed angry.
That's actually so good.
Probably just the opposite of what everybody says. Go to bed angry all the time.
Here, I'll tell you what it is right now. First of all, have you ever seen that video of LeBron? Like just capping. You know LeCap? Like LeBron, how he just like says all these lies.
I've seen videos of him like reading a book backwards.
You ever seen the one like it was like on the barbershop or whatever, and it was just like this I've never seen this dude. It's just a random guy, and he was like, I always had a coach, he told me to put yourself in situations where you're not comfortable. And LeBron's like, yeah, that's my favorite saying. That's my favorite saying. Have you ever seen that?
That's my favorite saying.
Yeah, that's what he said.
No, I think
that's probably I don't know.
stuff that Andrew Tate maybe says is probably not that good of advice. Like,
why, dude? He's top G.
like yeah, like I don't know. Doesn't he say like basically be a misogynist towards women?
What is the Wi-Fi in this joint, bro?
We have Wi-Fi, but I've never given you the password.
I know. Let me get on this here.
I don't know.
Here.
Worst advice ever given. Maybe, hey, that snake hole is good to jump into. I don't know. Snake pits.
You're really bad at this.
Let's land this plane without
Wheels.
using the wheels.
Put all of your worth in another person.
Yeah. Put all your eggs in that basket.
Yeah. Try to be a rainbow in someone's cloud.
Why is that bad advice?
It's not.
I thought you said what's the worst advice you've ever given, and you told me good advice.
Drink orange juice after brushing your teeth.
That's pretty bad advice.
That's probably the worst advice I've ever been given.
Oh,
And
I don't like orange juice in general.
I gave it to myself.
What? Yeah. I don't like orange juice in general. So that would be like, it's basically like eating battery acid. That's so bad. Ugh. Orange juice is so terrible.
Don't ever take a fence down until you know why it was put up. We'll see you next week.
I don't even know what that's supposed to mean. What is that?
I don't know.
Don't ever take a fence down.
Listen, we
before
really
you know why it's been put up.
We really need you guys to start answering poll questions. I guess we don't have one for this week, and we're not going to put one until we can trust you guys.
Yeah, give us a comment. Send in a voice memo. We'd love to answer questions.
We do want to answer
give
questions.
Give them advice.
Ask us questions. We want to know what you guys want to know about us.
That's true.
Yeah.
So give them questions to answer for the next episode.
Don't
Just
be
give
afraid.
it a like, a comment.
Even if you know us, Zach,
we're looking at you.
Yeah, buddy. Because you're typically the first to.
Yeah,
take
you're
that.
a loyal listener, subscriber.
Yeah.
Zach, we're looking at you.
Yeah, buddy.
Give us a question.
Be the first, and if you don't, then don't talk to me ever again.
Yeah. Be the first,
Yeah.
or we're not your friends. So, we don't like giving out ultimatums, but we'll do it on episode number 5 of our podcast.
We will do it.
We're not afraid. We're not afraid.
Yeah, so.
We're not afraid.
No, we're not.
Would.
Cream.
All right. Let's end it there.
Cream.
Zach.
We'll see you guys next
Zach,
week.
we're looking at you, buddy boy.
We'll see you next week.
Yep.
All the pressure that's on the ball's in your court, Zach, and everyone else. Don't just let it be Zach either.
But Zach.
The 2 listeners from Puerto Rico, leave a comment. All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Austria. I saw someone from Austria somehow.
Are you for real?
For real, for real. I can show you after this.
That's
Someone
good.
from Austria. So if you're from Austria, give us a comment.
Yeah. If you're from Austria, if you're from Puerto Rico, leave a comment, subscribe.
Yeah,
Yeah.
sick nasty.
Yeah.
And we'll probably talk about the eclipse.
Yeah.
On the next episode.
The eclipse is
Line of
3
totality.
hours away. 3 hours away. We were right in the line of totality.
Yeah.
T minus literally 3 hours. It's supposed to happen at 3:04 and it's 12:02.
Yeah.
So T minus 3 hours and 2 minutes. So hey, we will see you guys next week.
Send it there. Come on.
I was thinking of like, oh, hey man, we'll see you guys next week. That's literally all I got. I don't have anything else to say.
No, that's good. Thanks for liking, subscribing. See you.